Death from a heart attack. Very upsetting news. Nick, a character on Young and the Restless, has passed away. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for a day that is both depressing and surprising. Nick Newman, one of the most cherished and enduring characters of the long-running soap opera, is said to have passed away as a result of a sudden heart attack, according to reports. The news has spread like wildfire. Fans from all over the world have been left in tears as a result of this tragedy, lamenting the loss of a character that has been an integral part of the program for nearly 3 decades. In spite of the fact that it is difficult to believe, the shocking reality has not only sent shockwaves through the television community but even among the most devoted viewers. When it comes to The Young and the Restless, Nick Newman, who was portrayed by the exceptionally brilliant Joshua Morrow, was more than simply a fictional character. This is true regardless of whether you have been watching the show for years or have only recently begun watching it. In spite of the fact that he frequently bore the burden of heartache, betrayal, and loss, he was a symbol of strength, devotion, and profound love for his family. Unexpected and disturbing catastrophe. The initial reports indicate that the heart attack occurred suddenly and without any prior warning. Nick had been giving off the impression of being in excellent health just a few days prior, according to sources close to the production. Not a single obvious warning indication was present. Then, calamity struck, and in an instant, the story of the cherished figure came to a devastating conclusion. The fans are still trying to come to terms with what took place. A lot of people rushed to social media to express their shock and grief at the situation. "It feels like losing a family member," wrote a viewer who had been watching for a long time. Something more was remarked. "Nick Newman has been a part of my mornings for the past 20 years. I can't even fathom the show going on without him." In point of fact, it is extremely uncommon for a fictional character to have such a significant impact on the lives of so many people. However, Nick did exactly that in its entirety. The viewers witnessed a reflection of genuine human emotion through his ups and downs, his passionate love tales, and his battles to keep his family together. This is the kind of emotion that keeps soap operas alive for centuries to come. The legacy of love and conflict left behind by Nick Newman since the very beginning of his time on The Young and the Restless. Nick Newman's life has been nothing short of a terrifying roller coaster. Nick Newman, the son of the influential Victor Newman, was raised in a household that was fraught with drama, love triangles, and tension within the family. Despite this, he never stopped trying to forge his own way, striking a balance between the demands of his heart and the expectations of his family. Fans remained hooked to the screen during Nick's love life, which included his intense relationship with Sharon as well as his difficult romances with Phyllis and Chelsea. Every time he fell, he got back up, and each time he gained strength, wisdom, and a more human quality than before. Forgiveness, loyalty, and the struggle between doing what is right and doing what is wrong were some of the deeper implications that frequented his narrative. On The Young and the Restless, Nick was a representation of the show's emotional core in many different ways. Without him, it seems as if a piece of the show's very essence has been taken away. There is an influx of tributes. There was an immediate outpouring of tributes from people all throughout the entertainment industry as soon as the devastating news was made public. Messages of love and remembering were sent over social media from co-stars, admirers, and even rival soap opera performers. According to insiders, Joshua Morrow, the actor who brought Nick to life, is deeply emotional and thankful for the outpouring of love from fans. However, Morrow has not yet given a comprehensive comment regarding the matter. It has been claimed that the production team observed a private minute of silence behind the scenes in order to pay tribute to the legacy of the character as well as the influence he had on audiences all around the world. A number of hashtags, including hashtag RIP Nick Newman and hashtag Young and Restless Forever, have been trending on various social media platforms. Clips of Nick's most emotional scenes are being shared by fans, who are remembering the moments that caused them to laugh, cry, and fall in love with the show all over again. Fans' emotional reactions to the event. The concept of connection has long been central to soap operas. They bring viewers into a world that is constantly evolving, a world in which feelings are unfiltered and the most difficult challenges of life are depicted on television on a regular basis. Many people considered Nick Newman to be more than just a character, he was an integral part of their everyday lives. Younger viewers related with his relatable challenges, such as heartbreak, family strife, and the struggle to do what is right. Older viewers recall watching him grow up on the show, while younger fans associated with his struggles. His untimely passing, whether it occurred in the narrative or in actual life, has created a gaping hole in the world. A great number of supporters are referring to this moment as the end of an era. There are others who have the expectation that the show will pay tribute to his legacy by airing an episode that is a strong tribute to Nick Newman, commemorating his life, love, and heart. What does the future hold for the series, The Young and the Restless, behind the scenes? In spite of the fact that official information are still scarce, insiders close to CBS have indicated that the writers are aiming to create a touching farewell episode that will be devoted solely to Nick. It is anticipated that the episode would relive significant periods from his life, ranging from his early days with Sharon to his most recent stories, with the purpose of reminding viewers of the significance that this character brings to the overall identity of the show. In addition, there is discussion regarding the manner in which the show will proceed without him. The Newman family dynamic will surely be altered as a result of Nick's passing, which will cause emotional waves to spread throughout Genoa City. The Young and the Restless will never be the same again, that much is certain. Nobody will ever be the same. Saying our farewells, fans are coming together to express their sorrow, and one thing stands out: although Nick Newman's narrative may have come to an end, his legacy will endure for all of eternity. The viewers were educated about love, forgiveness, and the significance of family through the numerous narratives, heartbreaks, and successes that he included in his work. Despite the fact that television characters frequently leave the show, Nick Newman remained in the industry. Along with the audience, he matured with them and provided them with a cause to have faith in the possibility of forgiveness and hope. Therefore, when we bid our final goodbyes to one of the most prominent figures in the world of daytime television, we remember him not only with sadness but also with appreciation. Because even though The Young and the Restless has moved on, the legacy of Nick Newman, the guy who had a heart full of love, courage, and passion, will continue to live on in the hearts of millions of people.